Today on review, we are looking at Gotham City Impostors for the Xbox 360, also available on the PlayStation 3 and PC. Here we are now at the heyday of Gotham City, and with a little kind of side story in the Batman universe with a little cookiness. It's always welcome from my point of view. But that time, of course, we have a strictly multiplayer game with a little single player stuff, which we will get to in a moment. But the main thing that Gotham City Imposter got going for it overall just the kooky and fun nature of it all, playing with the source material, and at the same time being quite dark in many places. The game itself is the ideal of when Batman had gone. The two rival game, the Joker and the Bats, comes out and play. And in return, we have a synopsis for a deathmatch, capture the territory, and a capture the flag game type mode. But what made this interesting is the course of the character on each side. Nothing taken too serious, and any of the tutorial is done in such a fun, tongue-in-cheek type of way. You get the vibe across heavily that the people you playing as are not exactly the most sane bunch. It fighting to the death, didn't say anything. But outside of the brief storyline of Gotham City Imposter, once again, like I said, this is a multiplayer game, which of course you will have teams of 8 battling each other over only 3 game mode. Capture the flag is in the time you are capturing Bowie to relate to a radio to pretty much drive the other team insane. And then the capture territory, which one team have to capture 3 territory to release a laughing gas to kill off the other team, and team deathmatch is self-explanatory. It's not that many game mode here. The funnest of the 3 is the core, the capture of the territory, or fumigation as it want to be called. The only thing here is the point system doesn't really make too much sense on how do you gain points and take the points over into a billion, which you can call upgrade your character, which we will get to in a second. Which it take away some of the strategy of what to do or when to do it to get the most point to level your character, outside of killing people, which sometimes you might get 30 points, other time you might get 100. It really don't make much sense on the scoring system. On the other side of it, when you come to the leveling, they have over 1,000 levels which you can get with, and every couple of levels you will be rewarded keys which you use to unlock new outfit, new body type, guns, gun modification, and of course you have the normal routine in-game achievement which will unlock ability for more experience and give you some new camouflage options. And then on top of that, you will be awarded money for playing in the game, which you can use to buy a obscene amount of costumes and add-on for your character. Pretty much the biggest thing Gotham City Imposter got going for it is the customization. You can customize everything down to the voices, your size, your weapons, your look, any down to the weapons you have as your secondary weapon, which have the ability as such as having a grappling hook to quickly get throughout the level. You have roller skate, bouncing shoes, wings that let you fly and dive bomb on people. It has a lot in it to add to some great playability and some interesting synopsis into the fighting. Too bad it's not really a point behind the chaos. This is chaos at a greatness. If you're going into it thinking you're going to become the best and actually make sense of it all, it's not really that. The game is mostly about trying out crazy weapons and to look as seen as you can to just win matches that may or may not give you a high score. And on the opposite side of that, we of course have the ability to do a microtransaction, which you can buy a cool little avatar that was set on your shoulder in combat. And on the other side of it, you can also buy add-on to give you more experience for more time, with the ability to buy a boot for an hour for your character or for your whole team. And in return can make the leveling a little uneasy, and you quickly can one up against a level 300 character while you still sadly level 1. And then on top of all that, you of course have the single player, but sadly it no bots in that single player. It made up of a whole bunch of little mini games, mainly a extended tutorial section such as learning you how to get around the level quickly, doing it in a time limit, destroying so many little clown look-alike in a certain amount of time, and in return you will be given medal and a little bit of achievement, and to go against into the leaderboards of the game. Gotham City City Impostors have a lot going for it, any if it did have a launching period to the point of the game was literally unplayable and could not get past a loading screen. But at the time of the recording, a lot of it had been balanced out, but still bet a lot of glitches every now and again, such as going into a fumigation game type and ending up being in team deathmatch. And then the ability of just being kicked in an hour game or sitting in lobby for hours on end trying to find somebody to play against. Outside of the glitches and the downfall of it, this is a fun game overall and can be one of the best fun experience you can get for $15 if you're looking for multiplayer only. But just know, if you're looking for a single player game, you might want to look elsewhere, because if the community do not hold up with this game, you're going to be left with time trials, which we all know and can't always be the funnest thing ever. So overall, I give Gotham City Impostors a 3 out of 5.